Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Sheena, and today I'm back with a traveler's notebook, which is a standard size here. And this junk journal is actually made using Lindsay Zenor's digital kit. I think it's called Wisteria and Roses. So you can find all her really beautiful digital kits and ephemera packs and whatnot. Her Etsy store name is NevermoreCreations17, so I'll link it down below in the description box, so you guys should definitely check her out. And she's got like a few games and giveaways and coupons and whatnot, so there's a whole lot of exciting things going on there, so definitely check her out. And also let's get started on this junk journal. So this is what she looks like. She is super girly. This one's super girly, and I know she looks extra chunky, but that's probably because there's the bulk of it is because of the fabrics and the ruffles in here. So the idea behind this theme is sort of floral, definitely, and because the digital kit that I use actually has like really adorable pictures of like this little girl and this sort of how you say this sort of really cute adorable illustration. So that's why I decided to go with this sort of theme here. So that's the front there, and then that's the side there, lots of tabs, and also the top, all this fabric peekabooing on top. And yes, so let's get started on the front cover. So this one has lots of really adorable ruffles here. They're all like sort of pastel colors, just to fit in with the color pattern that I chose, the paper. And then this is actually a pocket, so this one is actually a vintage postcard, so you can actually, you know, slip something else in there, and I bet it'll look like as pretty as well. So you could even put something like that in if you'd like. This one, which comes with the journal, is a vintage postcard. This is a French one. I think this is from 1912, I think, from the looks of it. So really beautiful writing. And as with all the vintage postcards that I include, I usually try not to use them as pockets, because I want the recipient to be able to see the really beautiful, writing on the back, and then the stamps and whatnot. So I try not to use them like where you can't see the back of it. So that slips back in there, and this is the inside. Okay, so pretty standard, on the inside you've got your side pocket here. So this is also a vintage postcard right there. Again, lots of blooms in this one, and I think this has handwriting as well on the picture of the postcard, and the back looks like that. So there's like an authentic stamp there as well. So really pretty, also French. And then this one here is just one of those mini journals that not mini journals, mini envelopes that I think you can get online. That's where I got mine. So it's empty, but you can put whatever you want in there. So that tucks in there. Okay, and then here we've got a bit of fabric with one of those gold pins that I can't speak again today. Those embellishment thingies there. And then and also this kit uses Lindsay's digital kit, and also mixed in with some of my papers, just to make more the theme fit together and everything. And then here we have our only boho charm. This one is pink, as you can tell. It has like little beads running through the gold thread there. And then here we just have pattern paper of like a really adorable fairy, and this is just a folded envelope with a I think someone commented, I'm not sure, I don't remember who, but I think this is called a filigree, I think that's what she said. So that's that one there. And then I'll just put this back on here. Hold on. So that one goes in there. And then on this side, it's just lots. This journal has lots of sewing in it. And then we've got this gorgeous floral paper here. This one is from Michelle, who sent me my first Happy Mail. Thank you so much. And then I've just lined the edges with floral washi. And here we've got, this one is also from Michelle, this really beautiful fabric trim here with some beading on the top. And then for the first time, I've actually used attempted really gold leaf in the journal, so you'll see a few of them like sort of scattered out throughout the pages, just to give a little bit more oomph to the pages as well. And then on this side here, this is a pocket, so you can put something in there. And this beautiful paper right here, which you can see on the next page, this is from Lindsay's kit as well, Wisteria and Roses. So like I said, you know, children and fairies and whatnot, so I thought that was really, really adorable. And the colors here, and this is just some paper ruffles here that I've sewn on. And also throughout this journal, I've actually did the whole, if you watch my previous video on the mermaid junk journal, you'll see I did a bit of dye using blue and yellows. So this one has a bit of red and pinks in there scattered throughout, so I wanted this journal to be sort of a colorful theme there. And then here we've got another authentic postcard. This one is so adorable. This one is just of a floral bloom and like this adorable little piggy, which is so cute. And again, beautiful handwriting on the back. So love, love, love. And this is a piano sheet music. I think that's the table of contents, I think. And then here, this is also from the kit. It's one of the journal pages, but I sort of cut the pages in half, and then I made envelopes out of them, which is also this one right here. This is, I think this is from the same page, so I've just, you know, separated them and folded them into envelopes. And sorry, I think this is meant to be here. Yes, so this is a folded envelope with a metal filigree there that you can, you know, journal in, that tucks in there. Then this is also from the kit. Like I said, really adorable pictures of the little girls, and some music pages here as well. Fabric tab on the top, and here we see a bit of stamping. I did a fair bit of stamping on this one, the scripts stamping, and then we also have again the gold leaf throughout the pages. And then here we just have a bit of text. I think this is a poem about fairies or something like that. And then on this side is, again, this is another one of those vintage letters that I distressed. As you can tell, I really distressed this one. Just some torn edges, and then you can journal on the back of that. Okay. And then this one opens up like that, and then you have some extra pockets on the inside. So you've got this little bookmark thingy here, and then you've got this one. This is also from the kit, so there's 3 of these I think you get with the kit, and I've just included this one here like that. And this is also another vintage greeting card. So it's actually 2, but I just decided to just include this one here because this one has a pretty picture. So that one goes in there, and let me just pin this back. Let's see. Okay, and then here we've got a vintage book page, a poem one. It just says the triumph of life on the top. Okay, and then again, one of those dies. This is the blue one here, and then we've got some lace trims with washi and stamping. And then on this side, this one is from Michelle as well. I think this is a game kind of a scorecard right there. And then here, another of that gorgeous pigment die, and then you can journal on the inside. So I like this little pretty one because it has, you know, nature, birds and whatnot, so it goes well with the theme. And then here is a few journaling cards here. This is also from the kit, as you can tell. Super pretty, super vintage looking. I absolutely love it. You can journal on the back, and then this is also from the kit right there. So these two is put that there. And then on this side we have music sheet with the gorgeous die there as well. And inside here is a bit of stamping there. This is from a lady's letter writing book. I've just stained it with coffee, and also another vintage postcard right there. So this one is used, but the ink is kind of faded, but you still have the postmark on there. Then that tucks in this pocket right here. And then we've got ruffles and also a mini lace tip-in right there. This is also from the kit. I've just added some stems here. And then we've got some lace tab right there. And here, more ruffles. I've just made a circle, see-through circle right there. So when you open this one up, you actually, you know, see this beautiful fabric, not fabric, sorry, pattern paper peeking through right there. And then this is a pocket that you can use. Slip something in there like that, and then you can, you know, attach like a pin or something up there if you like. Now here is another pocket. This one has really beautiful ruffles here, and then this is a pocket. This one here is just a from a children's book that I had, which has this adorable little duckling right there. I decided not to attach this anywhere. I've just put it in here so you can, you know, feel free to move it about and embellish wherever you please. Some stamping as well, and then here is also a pocket like that there. Let's see, so journaling pages, and this is the middle of the page. There we go, as you can see. I'll just take this out right there. Okay, so in the middle of the journal, there's this really beautiful pattern paper here. You can put photos on here, and then you can journal on the back of that there here. And also, as you can see on the four corners, I've put some gold leaf there, just to, you know, emphasize the middle of the page more. So I'm still trying to, you know, do better with the gold leaf. I think it's the glue that I've used. I'm not sure. I've actually used the glue stick, but I think I might have to use something else. I think there's a special glue for that. Oh, and also this is another vintage postcard I've included. So this one has this really beautiful bloom, and then there's this picture of this really adorable little girl here, which I felt like, you know, I think she might have owned this journal, you know, so that's super pretty. Super pretty, and it's one of my favorite postcards, that one. So that tucks in there like that. And then on this side, so we've got more sort of sari sort of fabrics here. This one is a printout of a fairy. I think this says the Fairy Queen map. So you can journal on the back. I've distressed it as well, and then I've included this gorgeous trim here, which you can use to, you know, embellish any part of the journal. But I figured, you know, this could be part of the Fairy Queen's outfit. So I thought that was really pretty right there, and so pretty. And on this side is, let's see, so I'll take this pin out. This side is a lace pocket. I wouldn't say this is lace, I guess it's lace, I don't know, but it's this gorgeous fabric which I made into a pocket. You can see the dies peeking through from behind, and these are also from the kits. This is a journaling card right there, and this one here is actually meant to be a pocket, but I've trimmed the part where there's this curve there, so I made this into a journaling card instead. So with digital kits, I feel like you can do so many things with it, like just just sort of, you know, make it your own. And then on this side here we've got this gorgeous fairy map. I've used this fairy map before in one of my previous journals. I think it was Lilac that had this, so I printed this out again to include here because of, you know, the whole children fairy floral theme. And I've distressed this one as well, and then you can, you know, journal on the back. So this page is, I guess, this little section here is dedicated to fairies. And then on the next page, more of that beautiful gorgeous dye there. And here we've got, oops, oh, did I take out extra? Okay, that's okay, I'll fix that. Okay, so this is a printout of an envelope. So inside is another of the kids journaling card, so I've just put that in there. And then this is a, I forgot which store, Etsy store I got this from, but I've just printed it out so that I could make it into an envelope. And this is another vintage postcard, which in my head is where the little girl lives, the one on the middle of the page where there's a picture of her. So this is a bright colorful postcard with her pretty house there, lots of blooms. So that's what's been going on in my head when I created this journal. And then I think this is the one that clips here. Okay, then we've got fabric tip in here, and of course sequins, and then some stamping throughout. And on this side is a pocket. It's 3 pockets right here. So the big one on the behind is this gorgeous it's part of a greeting card. It's unused, so I've just stained it and just to give it a more vintage look. But the colors on this one are so vibrant. I thought that just brought the whole page to life. And this is an actual vintage letter that I found at one of the antique markets here. So this one I've also distressed it extra. This one was it's not that old, it's 1984, but you know, I figured it would be nice to have something, you know, like truly authentic in here apart from the postcards. This is also from the kit, a journaling card, so that tucks in there. And also you have another pocket here, so you've got 3 pockets there. And on this side it's just a bit of a fabric collage going on there. And then this is a pocket, so you can, you know, put something in there, which I think I will put this one in here. And by the way, this isn't a postcard, but I got it as part of a postcard lot, but it's super adorable with this one, so I think I'll just tuck that in there. Okay. Huh, that looks pretty, right? Okay, moving on. This is from the kit as well. So we've got some fabric tabs here, and then this one here we've got a sort of a bookmark which you can journal. As you can, if you remember, this is also the paper that I used to cover this journal. So I've just put a little ribbon there. And this is also one of these pockets which I made into a side tuck spot instead. And then we've got some gorgeous trims right here, a bit of floral, and then some sparkly lace trim there, and I've just attached like this garment pin there. Then this is a bit of a ribbon trim on the top, more dies, and then you can journal on the inside. Then this washi which continues onto this page, and then I did stamping again. This is the other side of that poetry book page. And here is just another tip-in, but this is just a lace one. Disclaimer though, this is actually on the wrong side. This is actually, I think, the back part of the lace, but you know, I couldn't tell until I like really looked at it. I'm like, oh no, but I think it still looks pretty. So just a disclaimer right there, if you do intend to purchase this journal. Let's see. We've got more journaling pages. Oops. And this is from the kit as well. Like I said, the kit Wisteria and Roses, it's really pretty. It's like, I think if you were going for that really vintage, you know, floral children's kind of theme, I think this would be the perfect one for you. And there's like a few more papers that I did not use in this one. I think there's about 10 journaling pages. Don't quote me on that, but there's enough to you know, give you supply you to make a full-on, you know, journal. And the paper size is actually a bigger one, so this one is actually trimmed down to fit in a Midori size. On this side is some more adorable, really pink lace sequins up there, and then this is just that piano vintage book page. And then here is one of those envelopes that I got online. I think it was from AliExpress. So this is a vellum type envelope, and again inside I've just put a children's book page in there, which you can use to embellish your journal with. And let's see, and also I thought that provided a really adorable background for this this vellum envelope, considering it's, you know, see-through and all that. Let me see if I can put that in nicely. All right, okay, safe and sound. There we go. And that's from the page as well, the kit as well. And then we've got a bit more gold leafing going on here with some stamping. And this is another oh, so that's where the clip came from. Okay, hold on, I need to put that back. I think this one is on this side. Yes. So here is another vintage postcard of this adorable little girl, but this one is with her dog. So again, I'm guessing it's the little girl that owns this fairy theme-ish floral journal. So super pretty, and it has the stamp on there as well. And then here we just have a printout of a fairy poem. So I think it's a fairy lullaby. So I've distressed it as well and just attach it here, so you can journal on the back of that. And then hold on, let me put this back. This one goes here. Is that right? Yes. And then on this side, yes, that's the other part. And then this is also that beautiful fabric. I really can't talk today, oh my god. I think it's the Saturdays. This is the Saturdays, I'm telling you. Washi again, floral washi. And then this is a floral paper from Michelle. And then this one here is a pocket that you can put things in there. This is a deeper pocket, so definitely nothing will fall out. And then this is the last page, guys. So I've just attached lace ruffles here, and then I've left this blank so you can, you know, full on journal here. And on the last page is a pocket that I made. And the last vintage postcard, again, this gorgeous floral pink roses here. And then this is a vintage letter that I printed and distressed. So that's there. So let me put this back in. Okay, and then that's how she is. Oh my, she's so chunky. Do you guys ever get, you know, problems trying to bind this whole bind journals when they're this super chunky? I had to take a bulk of it out the inside, and then just have to remember where everything was just to, you know, get the pages to fully, you know, align so I can properly bind them. Anyway, I will list her down in my Etsy store below. And then yes, so guys, definitely check out Wisteria and Roses from Lindsay's store. Again, her Etsy store is NevermoreCreations17. Check it out. She has tons of gorgeous kits and ephemeras and all that. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. I really enjoyed making this one. I think it's my favorite cover so far, just because it's so fluffy. Yes. Okay guys, have a great weekend, and I hope to showcase my next creation. I have it in my head, I just haven't got the time to work on it, but now I do. Alright, bye guys, see you guys in my next video.